Alright y'all, so not too long ago I made a video on the social media personality known as Aaron the Plumber. And he was just going wild trying to beat everybody up. Every chance he got, he was trying to beat somebody up. And you know what that made me wonder? That made me wonder, what has he been through in his life that would make him just trip so hard, just off the rip, having no prior dealings with people, just automatically want to beat him up. And then I found this video. So we're going to watch He Terrorized Oklahoma, the diabolical story of Aaron the Plumber. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to another episode of Hood 187. In today's episode, we're diving into the story of Aaron the Plumber. Aaron Sloan, widely known as Aaron the Plumber, has found himself in plenty of internet beef since skyrocketing to fame. But what most people don't know is that long before the plumbing gigs and online stardom, Aaron had a violent past that's rarely talked about. Aaron the Plumber was
No way, bruh. Aaron?
born in Stockton, California, where he and his family faced many hardships. It was alleged that his mother struggled with drug addiction, while his father was a gang leader. Aaron had two uncles and grew up being close to them, with both of them having gang affiliations with the Nightingale Bloods and the Northside Gangster Crips. With strong family gang ties, Aaron had protection in every neighborhood throughout Stockton. During his teenage years, Aaron the Plumber moved with his family to North Tulsa, which is not uncommon. Many people from California have ties to Tulsa and vice versa.
I'm not aware of that. I'm from California. I don't know a lot of people with ties to Tulsa. But he did mention the Nightingale Bloods. I believe that's EBK J-Bo's set.
Connection contributed to Oklahoma's nickname, Baby Cali, as the state shares similar gang influences with California. Aaron the Plumber attended Central High School while in Tulsa and is believed to be affiliated with the 46th Street Piru Bloods. It's alleged that he was involved in conflict with the 46th and 49th Boston Avenue neighborhood Crips. Rumors also circulated that Aaron the Plumber had put hands on numerous members and even spun their block. The photos of him posted up in the 40s show
Bro, this just be killing me, bro. The AI voices, the way they be trying to use the slang, bro, it never comes out right, bro. I wonder how long it's gonna take for technology to master that.
To 111, 42, 44, 46, and 49 neighborhood Crips. From what I can tell, the location where the picture was taken is territory claimed by the 49s. But Aaron would be quoted saying that if he saw an op without a gun, he'd either put his weapon away or hand it off to someone else so they could run a fade.
What the fuck was that? Oh, you sleep. Ah, you little bitch.
Damn. I was about to say this video don't need to be there, but bro, he had to cut it out. He just bro, one punch.
Oh, you sleep.
You could hear it. He couldn't show it, but you could hear it. And then that dude just, bro, out.
Hey, you little bitch. Hey, bring my nigga flash. Bring my nigga arm, you know what I'm saying? It's power rule, nigga. You better get the fuck up.
Damn, he's sleeping, bruh.
Get up, cuz. Come on, my nigga. You better get the fuck up. Nigga, you won't be. You better. Hey, he got shit. Hey, something, bro.
An op from a hood he had allegedly active days as a gang member, Aaron the Plumber, would get caught lacking, and an op from a hood he had allegedly attacked days before came back to settle their beef. Aaron was standing outside of a house, smoking and hanging out. That's when a car circled the block. He knew this was someone he had gotten into it with days prior, but he shook it off, thinking nothing of it. But that's when the rival member pointed a gun out the window of the car and fired several shots. Aaron tried to pull out his gun to fire back, but before he could, he collapsed to the ground. Neighbors nearby rushed over, trying to lift him up and get him to the nearest hospital. Aaron the Plumber had found out that he had been shot 6 times, with one of the bullets striking him in the face, shattering his nostril.
6 times? Bro, and he's still here to trip on people, bro. That's insane. Like, shout out God, because like it's crazy. Like, sometimes it takes one time, other times it'll take 20.
20 years old, Aaron the Plumber was arrested for allegedly setting up a robbery through a Craigslist ad. The victims met Aaron Sloan in the 2100 block of East 51st Street, expecting to buy a 2003 Cadillac. One of the victims reportedly found the car on Craigslist. After meeting up with Aaron, the seller, going on a test drive and deciding to purchase, a masked man walked up to them and reportedly pointed a gun while demanding money. The suspect allegedly took a wallet, an iPhone from one of the victims, and the other victim ran away from the scene. Both eventually got away and called the police. A witness later reported that Aaron had watched the suspect sneak up behind the victims, and after the robbery, Aaron and the suspect reportedly ran off together, with police saying that Aaron also called dispatch to report the incident. Aaron the plumber was then later identified in a police lineup, after which officers arrested him for 1 count of robbery with a dangerous weapon in concert. He was then taken.
Bro, this is why I'm always afraid to buy cars. I almost said, wow. To buy cars off Facebook Marketplace, because you never know who's trying to set you up with something like that, bro. Because, man, like bringing all that cash with you, bro, it's like you're really setting yourself up.
To the detective division for questioning. In Tulsa, there's growing speculation that Aaron may have cooperated with the police during the interview, with rumors suggesting this might be the reason he eventually returned to Stockton. But after serving time in prison for a series of crimes, Aaron walked out with a new mindset. He had been caught up in gang life for years, even continuing to gangbang while behind bars. But when his sentence finally ended and those prison gates opened, Aaron knew deep down he didn't want to go back to that life. Still, leaving it behind wouldn't be easy. Once he got out, Aaron landed a job at a local warehouse. It wasn't much, but it was a start. The pay wasn't great and the work was hard. Long hours moving heavy boxes, loading and unloading trucks, dealing with strict supervisors who didn't care about his past or his goals. At first, Aaron kept his head down and just did the job. But over time, the small paychecks started to wear on him. The tiny raises barely covered groceries. He watched people around him struggle to survive off the same wages, and it didn't sit right with him. Aaron's life started to change when a close friend showed him a check, $47,000 for one plumbing job. Aaron couldn't believe it. That kind of money wasn't from the streets, it was from honest work, right?
Bro, this story sounds like how somebody goes from working the regular 9 to 5 to like trapping or like doing some crazy like illegal stuff to get money. But he's the new hustle is just being a plumber.
Then Aaron knew what he wanted to do.
No disrespect to the
become a plumber.
plumbers.
But it wasn't as simple as you might think. He had to pass a tough test, one that 80% of plumbers fail. Aaron had taken the test 5 times before eventually passing. Aaron had officially became Aaron the Plumber and began doing TikToks teaching the black youth on how to do plumbing. His goal was to teach them how to escape the streets and build wealth, but he wouldn't see much success from his TikTok until later on. Aaron the Plumber became famous in June 2024.
Bro, okay, so we're through with the street portion of this of this video, bro. Why is it that all of these like faceless AI voice accounts be painting everybody they talk about as the literal Grim Reaper? Like, I clicked on this video thinking this dude had 100 bodies under his belt. He done, you know what I mean? He done smoked a dude while he was with his baby mama and his kid watching and stuff like that. Like, he terrorized Oklahoma. Whole time he just pulled a couple robberies, you know what I mean, and got shot one time. And gangbang. And not to say that's a small thing, which is honestly surprising because it's never something you see brought up in his like current social media persona. Like, he doesn't wear those colors. He doesn't, even when he was beefing with like Whack 100 and stuff, you never heard him bring up any gang activity, which I got a lot of respect for, honestly.
After he was on a YouTube dating show called Pop the Balloon or Find Love, he made a lot of blunt and shocking comments during the episode, and the video quickly went viral online.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the pop and the balloon property. Gotcha. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So, that's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great day.
Thank you, Queen. You too.
Are you looking at the text?
No,
That last part was not necessary. You definitely did me a favor.
I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, the women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't
Queen.
do too much.
But some viewers were offended
Bro, he did not need to do her like that, bruh.
by his comments and filed complaints with his employer and said Aaron looked like a Ninja Turtle. And as a result of all the hate, Aaron lost his job as a plumber. And instead of getting angry, Aaron leaned into the jokes and started trolling back. He even released videos dressed like a Ninja Turtle to mock his haters. After that, Aaron the Plumber decided to go
That's
all in
real.
on content.
That's a real dedication, bro. Putting on the whole Ninja Turtle costume and making a music video.
These days, Aaron pops up after that. Aaron the Plumber decided to go all in on content creation. These days, Aaron pops up on all kinds of YouTube channels. Aaron is known for being messy and not having a filter, which often ends with him fighting with other creators. But this controversy only fuels his online presence, keeping him in the spotlight. His fans would even pull up on him begging to run a fade with him.
You want to catch a fade? Get off at the light, nigga.
Hey, pull over. Random dude, bro. Random dude, mind you, bro. Hey, pull over. He on that, bro. He ready.
Go.
Catch a
Catch
fade
a
in.
fade in. Get out the car, nigga. Catch a fade
No
in.
free fades.
Nah, he is not hopping out.
Hey, hold the phone.
But most of his haters still
Bro,
see him as
what?
a sucker. Even though Aaron the Plumber is down to pull up anywhere in the US to catch a fade. Now that Aaron the Plumber has fame, a lot of people in Tulsa are trying to take it from him, calling him a snitch and threatening him if he comes back. But Aaron the
Man,
Plumber,
they say that about everybody. They say that about everybody, bro, who comes up out of the streets, that he snitched, that he did some this and that. You can't even hear that at a certain point, bro. That 1090 Jake stuff out.
trying to take it from him, calling him a snitch and threatening him if he comes back. But Aaron the Plumber replied to anyone who had something to say about him, telling them to stop acting like he wasn't really active when he was in Tulsa.
Stop acting like I wasn't active in Tulsa. Before I had muscles, I terrorized that city for years. Had MFs really scared to leave the house. Now I'm blowing up. Y'all got something to say? Can't wait to go back to Tulsa. Sheesh. I know he got some fades to catch.
He made it clear he's not worried, saying he can't wait to come back. Aaron the Plumber is someone who came from rags to riches and really showed the world that you can be a gangster and a plumber. But what might stop his fame is his ego, because Tulsa is known for being deadly. So Aaron the Plumber might just lose his life if he pulls up on the wrong YN. Thanks for watching another episode of Hood.
No, that's a fact, bro. That's how way too many people die nowadays. Like, thinking that they're going to get a fight, and then people don't fight no more, bro. Fights don't matter. As Draco said it best, bro. That being said, I know Aaron the Plumber is dreaming about those fades he's going to catch when he goes back to Tulsa over those snitching rumors, whatever. But yeah, bro, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It gave some good context into who Aaron the Plumber was before he was Aaron the Plumber, and I'm glad we got to see it.